Another year, another Hostinger review. But can you blame me? This provider just keeps adding, changing, updating, and upgrading, and even I sometimes lose track of it all. That's why I wanted to break down the good, the bad, and the amazing. Stick around and I'll answer all the mysteries as we get this Hostinger Review 2026 rolling. Oh, and before we dive in, if you're here looking for the latest Hostinger coupon code, you can find it in the description. It's one click for you, but it can save your wallet a lot. Okay, since we're already talking about discounts, let's start this Hostinger review by covering value. Most people just want fast website hosting, a simple setup, and pricing that doesn't explode after the first year or try to trick you into paying more and more. The problem is that many so-called best web hosting companies charge premium prices for features beginners barely use or surprise you with hidden fees, like charging extra just to change a PHP version. That's one of the best aspects of this provider and why I personally recommend it to my friends. It's not a misleading, cheap hosting provider. You know exactly what you're paying for. Automatic backups cost extra with other providers. With Hostinger, they're free. SSL certificates, professional email, and a domain name plus domain name privacy protection are all included at no extra cost. At this point, you might think, okay, that's cool. Then Hostinger throws in a free resource boost for 24 hours. Yeah, that's a feature that would easily cost around $5 with other providers, but here it's completely free. On top of that, your subscription isn't limited to WordPress hosting. Nope. Hostinger does this thing called adding value to the user and allows you to use both their new AI website builder and a simple hosting environment. It even includes presets to easily create Hostinger WooCommerce sites and takes 0% transaction fees if you use the builder's e-commerce features. Wrap all of this together with my special discount that brings the pricing down to this, and you get one of the most value-rich hosting providers on the market. You can probably find cheaper hosting, but you won't find a more cost-effective long-term solution. But you might be wondering, sure, it has great value, but does that affect performance? Well, yeah, in a positive way. Hostinger hosting can easily rival SiteGround and other top players in the market for a few reasons. First, they use Lightspeed optimized servers, which means faster loading times for WordPress sites, plus easier caching and more options for further optimization through a dedicated plugin. Second, you'll notice SSD and NVMe storage listed here. You may already know SSD or solid state drives, but NVMe drives are the newer and much faster evolution of that technology. Most subscriptions also come with a free content delivery network. When you put all of this together, Hostinger manages to beat much of the competition in website loading speed, overall uptime, and handling traffic spikes. What I personally love though is how much help Hostinger gives you along the way. Want to run a speed test directly from your dashboard and then optimize your content? You get a completely free tool packed with useful insights. Back in the day, I would have had to dig through Stack Overflow for hours. Good old times. If you're not sure where any of these features live, just use Kodee, the AI chatbot, and it'll guide you or even handle some tasks for you. So if you're even somewhat interested in performance and website hosting, Hostinger is a great place to learn while still getting fast loading times. Lastly, you might be wondering about controls and ease of use. You already saw quite a bit of the dashboard in this Hostinger review YouTube video, so you probably have a good idea whether it's easy to use or not. For me, Hostinger hPanel is one of the best dashboards out there, especially for beginners. I really like how clean and minimalist it is, with basically no annoying upsells. Looking at you, Inos. While still offering some unique features I haven't found elsewhere. The built-in speed test I mentioned earlier is one example, but you also get customizable informational widgets, AI troubleshooting, and the ability to stage or copy entire websites. You can even manage your WordPress plugins without ever logging into the administrator dashboard. On top of that, you get access to the Kodee AI Assistant and 24/7 human customer support. With all of that by your side, you'll have no problem managing your website with Hostinger. You might even learn a thing or two along the way and become a WordPress master. Okay, jokes aside, the only real nitpick I have is that the dashboard gets updated pretty often. If you look at their roadmap, there's a lot going on, which can sometimes make things feel a bit slower or slightly annoying when a button moves. Still, that's just nitpicking. Overall, Hostinger controls are some of the best on the market, not only for beginners, but also for anyone who's had enough of the cPanel nonsense. Okay, I lied. I have one more thing to talk about, the overall Hostinger ecosystem. Trust me, if you had experience with Hostinger 5 years ago, today it's a completely different provider. Sure, shared hosting and website builders are still a big focus, but now it's basically a full web building platform. With your subscription, you even get a free trial to test Hostinger Horizons, which is an AI web application builder. It can create everything from a business website with a fun login screen to a more complex finance app you can use yourself or sell. Want to use AI for content? Instead of jumping from tab to tab, you get an AI writer inside WordPress that can instantly publish posts. And if you've heard about the latest trend in AI SEO optimizations, Hostinger has that covered too. Your WordPress site can automatically adapt for LLM searches, which means more potential visitors. The newest addition is an AI email marketing tool called Reach. It lets you create and set up great looking campaigns in just a few minutes. As someone who had never really run email marketing campaigns before, I was surprised by how easy it is with the help of AI. And honestly, there's even more. I haven't even covered some of the smaller AI tools like the QR generator, heat map analyzer, or background remover. Once again, the amount of value you get for just a few bucks is kind of crazy. If this Hostinger review is helping you out, drop a like and subscribe for more honest web hosting content. So yeah, that was a lot of information in a short time, but I hope I got the point across. Hostinger might not be perfect, but it's a provider like no other. It's cheaper and more beginner friendly than SiteGround, it's faster than GoDaddy, and it offers way more features than Inos. So if you're gonna spend money on hosting this year, make sure you spend it on hosting. And if, maybe share my discount links with friends and help them save some money too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But this is just my experience with this provider. Maybe I missed something, or maybe you had a different experience with certain projects. If you want a longer review, Hostinger VPS, or maybe cloud hosting, hit the comment section. All right, enough talking for today. You know the rules. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.